Actually, there's one new piece of information. We have Marshmallow Peepsi.
Peepsi.
Why did they not call it Peepsi? Why?
Because that's weird.
But it's Pepsi.
I know.
It's Peepsi.
It's just weird.
No. Is it because it's a bright yellow label and it sounds like you're saying pee?
Peepsi. You want some Peepsi? See, it doesn't roll off the tongue the way that it should, but...
It rolls off the tongue exactly the same.
You know somebody said, why don't we call it Peepsi? And they were like, I hate that.
It must have come up in the room and they were like, no, absolutely not. Under no circumstances. So we saw in an article this morning that this is a thing, and we both independently decided that it sounded vile. And then throwing the man out the window meme, exactly. And then we read a review and it was like, it's bad. It actually tastes like you melted down a marshmallow peep into a Pepsi. So it just tastes like a sort of vaguely vanilla Pepsi with about a half bag of sugar in it.
I went to like 3 stores today thinking, oh, maybe I'll find it. And I ended up at Walmart. And I went to the back where the beverages are. And sure enough, on the shelf in the 10-pack of tiny cans, they had it. And I was like, I don't want to buy 10 cans of that. That's too much. What if we hate it? It's probably bad. Let's not do that. So then I went to the front.
Of course it was at Walmart.
Right. And so I went to the front and I checked every single, beverage container at the cash wrap, and none of them had it. And I was like, well, I guess we're not going to try it then. So I go to check out and I go to the self-checkout line, and there were 2 Pepsi sales guys stocking one of the things. And I was like, oh, I'll just ask him if it came in a 20 ounce. And so I went to ask him and I watched him putting a Pepsi inside of the fridge, and there were 2 of them. And I was like, oh, great, you guys have it. I was just wondering if you had that. I saw it and I wanted to try it. And so he was like, well, that's the last 2. You better take both of them. And I was like, why? Why would I do that?
And then I did it.
Because he was like, oh, it's the last 2 that we have. So
now we have 2 of them.
Yeah, so.
That we don't want, and someone else doesn't get to have one.
But I guess that's true. I ruined someone else's day because I took both of them.
You probably saved them.
I probably did. Well, here you go.
Yeah. They actually introduced this a couple years ago.
What is going on with the camera?
What about it?
It's shifting between, like, vivid and, like...
Oh, it's just trying to get the light balance.
Okay. I'm too white. There's that Pepsi sound.
I mean, it's very carbonated.
It probably needs to be.
It just smells like sugar.
Oh my god.
It smells so sweet.
You know what it smells like? Syrup.
Yes.
It smells like soda syrup, yes. Like at a fountain machine.
Actually, yes. Mm-hmm.
Or like Soda Stream, when you have the concentrate. That's what it smells like. Wait, he likes it?
I thought I did it first, and then it was... That's so confusing! It really just tastes generically sweet.
Ugh. Weirdly, I can taste the marshmallow.
A little bit, right?
It kind of reminds me of the Starlight Pepsi or Coke.
Kind of, but not.
But not as good because it's Pepsi as the base. And like, I have a thing with Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi. I like Coke better.
That's why you bought
Coke
2
sponsor
of
them. Us.
As you drink a Pepsi that you bought 2 of because you got peer pressured by by literal Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man. It doesn't taste like Peeps. It just tastes like
really taste like anything.
It tastes like a very sweet. What?
I just saw.
Oh god. I'll zoom in on that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can read below the label where it says artificial marshmallow flavored Pepsi. Not even a real marshmallow. An artificial marshmallow. Like the marshmallow isn't artificial enough by itself.
It has to say that because Peeps are artificial marshmallows, they're not real marshmallows.
I don't eat like apparently a marshmallow Peep is an artificial marshmallow, and that may be why it tastes like a chemical plant.
It says natural flavor, so you know it's skunk butt. I think I read that somewhere, like...
Absolutely, yeah, vanilla.
Is it vanilla?
Mm-hmm. I think it's beaver.
A beaver butt?
I think it's like a beaver gland extract or something like that. Like...
Delicious. I like it as a skunk butt.
Yeah, okay, it is, yeah.
Beaver anal gland.
Yep.
Extract.
That's correct. That's your artificial vanilla flavoring.
I feel very...
natural.
I'm gonna come down from that in about... Let's play something real quick.
Yep. Let's go.
Watch me blow through a bunch of bosses because I'm just wired on sugar.
By the way, I colored my hair just to throw that out there. I was gonna dye it, and nobody has said anything all day, and it's actually
look
like
different. It just looks like the lighting is off. That's what the camera's like. Wait a minute.
It's like, hold on, that's not your normal hair color.
There's no contrast. The contrast is seems like shifting back and forth. Yeah, you need to clean out your toilet. The Pepsi will just eat away all of the stain.
Yeah, no, it's so we were gonna do something much more drastic. I was gonna go and get it all dyed purple, and I went into the salon on Tuesday? Wednesday?
Wednesday of last week.
Wednesday of last week to get that done, and she started applying it to like the back of my head, and my neck started burning really badly. And I was either having some sort of allergic reaction or just an anxiety reaction. So they ended up having to wash it out, and then I had like a little bit of slightly dyed hair in the back. That was like kind of like yellow orangish. Basically this color. And so we bailed out of the dye idea.
That was the bleach. He keeps saying dye, but it was the bleach.
Yeah, it was bleach, sorry.
He did a bleach treatment to start and had a reaction to it. And then they kind of aborted it.
Yeah, they rinsed it out and finished the haircut. And then I was stuck with, hey Sal, hello. I was stuck with this like little bit of like bleached hair in the back that I couldn't really do anything with.
Ow.
So we decided to try it again at home, and it was like, okay, well, we'll just slather it all over, and if I start reacting to it again, then we could just wash it out, and we'll be like, all right, that's that. So we worked it in a little bit, and then we bought like a bottle like conditioner dye that didn't do shit. Like it didn't take it all, and I think it's probably just because the bleach didn't take quite enough. Hello there.
Yeah, well, that was...
Hey, you're getting back into it. It's fine.
I'm still listening to you talk, too.
Sorry.
I'm enjoying your story.
Well, you know how it ends. Essentially, we tried to throw some purple dye in it. It didn't take literally at all. But then we just kind of determined, you know what? This actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm just going to keep it like this for a while. And maybe there will come a day when I go and bleach it again and try the dye situation again. But for now, this is kind of nice. Also, Puck, it was supposedly, it wasn't like technically bleach. It was like skin safe hair lightener.
It was called unbleach bleach or something like that.
So like it was supposed to be a hair lightener treatment that is like not aggressively terrible for your skin, but it was aggressively terrible for my skin, so...
Does anybody want to, like, come out here and fight me? Like a knot man? No?
No, they're pretty comfy, just...
I hate this room.
It sucks. Man, tired from doing nothing all day was literally me yesterday.
Nice.
I literally sat on the couch and played Mario Rabbids for like the entire day. I don't regret it. I'm finally almost done with it. Just in time for Ishin and Octopath Traveler to come out.
What the hell is that thing? Excuse? What? Where is that from?
You know, I noticed when you went in there that there were a couple of like unopened treasure chests.
Yeah.
So I think maybe you haven't been here since you thawed out all of the
Yeah,
ice.
but what is that?
It's, I don't know. It is what you see. I could give it a name. I don't know what it is, but it's that thing. He's there. There's one there
two
too.
of them. Nice, bitch. What the hell?
This is how stupid I am, right? Speaking of like grinding things out and it being exhausting, I think Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is fine. I've talked about it a little bit on the podcast. It's a good game that builds on the stuff that was good about Kingdom Battle. I generally like it. There are things about it that I don't like. I think it's a little... It's got a little bit too much AAA flavor for me. There are some things about it that I don't love, but by and large, it's still a very fun game. If I were a normal human being, I would be very happy... Nice sumo stomp. I'd be very happy to just go through and play it for a bit, and maybe actually finish the game and be like, hey, that was alright. And then move on to something else that I want to play. But no, I'm me, so I have to 100% it for some reason.
No, you're not leaving.
So I'm finally up to like 91%. And I've got like 4 of the 5 worlds 100%ed.
Ice!
I don't know what you get for 100%ing it, and it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it to do it.
No, I have to keep drinking it. No. I'm currently getting a phone call from my alma mater.
Oh, is that who that is?
I know that zip code. They're calling to ask me for my money.
What else do they ever ask you for?
Well, they're not asking me to give a master class.
Listen, we bought 2 bottles of this dumb bullshit. It's not gonna go to waste, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna have any more of it.
So I think what happened was I think that's what happened. I killed that one girl near the statue, and the soul went into the statue, like that one thing.
Oh, and activated it.
So I want to do that again.
That makes sense.
Can you come over here? It's not that deal.
Well, let's find out. Yup. Wow. I didn't even know that's the way those worked. Which is silly, because there's things in the main game that are like that. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't that bad.
It's fine. Woo!
That could have been a lot worse,
a little
actually.
bit spicy. Just don't mind me. Just gonna go over here. I know it's gonna take you a second. I'm just gonna take a sippy. Hey!
Oh, it did, didn't it?
What did it?
That grab attack didn't do very much damage, but that bitch stole half your souls.
What? Jerk! Hey! Did you get out of the door? Oh, you got long arms. Yeah, you hit you from anywhere in the room. Jerk. Ah, the delay on that! It's so annoying!
So delayed.
No.
Oh, you got him.
Give me my soul. He didn't give me my souls back.
I don't think he gave him back.
He didn't, because I was over 10, right?
You were over 10,000.
What a butt.
I thought for sure you'd get them back on kill.
Ah! I found him!
I'm gonna be honest with you, that one would have gotten me.
I like that he can't, he's having a hard time. He can't get it.
He's been very cold for a very long time.
Oh.
The symbol of avarice. That's armor. A helmet, specifically. I think you've seen it before.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, take that off.
Does it bring me death and destruction?
No. Good. Look at the description of it. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. That one's okay.
7,000. What a butt. Hey!
Wow, that's a lot
really
of twinkling.
Good. Oh. Get him, buddy.
That is a lot of Twinkling Titanite and maybe enough Petrified Dragon to upgrade that weapon again. Because you are using the curved sword now.
Yeah.
Obviously, not probably permanently.
Yeah,
but,
no, I was just trying it out.
yeah.
I think it's because I was...
But I mean... Oh yeah, the Warp Sword, that's right. The Warp Sword, which is a curved sword. I really need to clean this out again.
You gonna use the Keyblade?
There is actually... Hey, chat. Remind me where it is that you have to go to use that. I think it's in Drangleic Castle.
So the katana is now weaker than the curved sword. Right?
Well, that's base damage. It's not taking scaling into account.
Well, I want to go back to my katana for a bit. I don't know if I need to go this... I guess I should go this way because...
So, what we are doing now that you have thought out this area is you need to go re-explore. You remember you found that one guy who's in like a prison cell? And he had like a really long neck? And he was in armor and everything? So you are essentially...
Oh, shit.
Going back through this area, and you need to find 3 more of those guys. And once you do, then you can go do that boss fight that, that one lady was asking you about, where it's like, hey, can you go kill Chaos?
You both coming?
It sure is peep-flavored Pepsi. I'm trying to hold this not in your way. Am I in your way?
Wow, they just don't quit. Figure it'd take them a while to get up here, so.
It's honestly fine. It doesn't really taste like Marshmallow Peeps. It tastes like you tried to make... It tastes like you tried to make Pepsi at home.
Which one?
And put too much sugar in it. But yeah, that was actually far enough away. It didn't actually get any of them. You took the souls. You can't backstab them, remember? Woo!
Yeah, the katana does.
That one is going to come to life, which is good because there's a chest behind him.
As long as one of them, right?
Oof.
Wow! Okay. What happened to that other guy?
He just never came upstairs.
He's probably stuck on geometry somewhere.
That's the soul stealing move. It could be worse. One of the final bosses in Demon Souls steals levels from you. Oh! Oh, got stomped. Oh my god!
Alright, well, take a sip real quick.
Oh, you got stuck on the chest.
I want to hit the chest. Over here. See how long his arm is?
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. And you're right. You don't want to fight too close to the chest because they will break it, or you will. Someone will.
No. This room is kind of sucky.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
As ever, the enemies are only one part of the difficulty.
Okay.
All right, one more to go.
Oh, he hit the chest.
Hey, that's good. Wow, that's a drop too.
Really? That's bullshit.
Just a little early.
I'm out of Estus.
Yeah, you are. You are now out of Estus. Oh, that's new. The running slap? There's another. Nice.
Shit. Put in one too many.
Good, good. I thought for sure you were gonna go for the third swing,
Yeah.
but you held restraint. That was good. What have we?
Nom nom. It's a great sword. A curved great sword.
Curved nil greatsword, which sounds like a unique. That's a dragon tooth. Probably towards the top. See what it looks like. Yeah, obviously you won't be able to actually... That's a cool looking sword. Obviously a strength weapon. You try to two-hand it?
Mm-hmm. How do I do that?
It's the Y button. Oh, you can actually do that. You actually have the stats to two-hand it. Woo!
The spinnies.
Oh, we got spinnies.
It's really cool looking.
That's a really neat weapon. What are its actual stats look like?
209 base.
And what's it scale with? I mean,
strength. 28 though. I'm not too far off of that, am I?
You're really not. It scales with strength. If you wanted to use it, you could respec into strength for a bit.
It's kind of slow
to
though.
use it. Well, of course, it's a great sword.
Okay. I'm out of Estus.
The whole thing with strength weapons is swing fewer times but bigger and harder.
Oh.
This shouldn't be a problem because the issue here was the invader who should be gone.
Yeah, I beat him up.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bonfire over here, right?
Yeah, I think this is actually the starting bonfire.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
And that worked out perfectly. So you got basically everything down there. Whew. That's good. That was important stuff you needed to get.
Did I go down here? I did.
That's where you enter
I said that
from.
last time.
You see it once and you run through and you don't really see what's going on. And then every time you spawn at that bonfire after that, it's like, hey, what's down that way? Because you never really see that opening portion again.
Alright, so I went this way. So I should go this way, right?
Well, that's going to lead to the cathedral, and that's where the boss fight is that you can't do until you find the other dudes.
Okay.
Who are going to be hidden about the area. I can look up their locations to make this easier.
Go? My controller is being weird. You notice this?
Hmm? Holy shit.
My controller is being a bit weird.
What's it doing?
It's not, like if I hold a button down, it's not keeping it held down.
Like face buttons or like shoulder buttons? You have an issue like keeping your shield up or something like that?
I was. Okay now.
Try just like mashing it out a couple times. See if there's something stuck in there that you can work out.
I want to do that.
Well, you... I didn't mean all of the buttons. Just the ones that were giving you trouble.
See, it's the left stick and the shield button. The right or left trigger. Seem to be a bit weird.
Is it still being funky?
A little bit.
If it is, we can unplug the controller and possibly do some stuff with possibly mess with the like dead zones and stuff on it. Percussive maintenance. I've never heard it called that before, but I do like that.
That was pretty generous. I feel like there's gotta be like I missed a couple bonfires, I think.
That's so annoying.
I was trying to style on him and I whiffed.
Only because the game decided he got to be incorporeal for a bit.
Maybe up here? This is a shortcut, but... I can't remember if there was stuff up here.
I'm looking for where to go, but keep pretty much doing what you're doing. I'm catching up to what we did last time, because you did actually backtrack through a lot of this area when we played in our last session.
That's bull, buddy. I don't buy that.
Honestly, I agree. Most of the time I can look at it and be like, you were a little bit early. But honestly, I thought that was well timed, and that you were too far for him to actually hit you.
I mean, it is a spear, I guess. So I
yeah, but I mean, just poked you in the toe.
Yep.
Point blank. It's like, I can do that too.
It's a good message. Up there?
Okay.
How do you get up there? Did I go the wrong way?
No, I think where you are right now is exactly where there's nothing, like, you can't go the wrong way because there isn't like a set path that we're doing right now. I'm just trying to catch up in the walkthrough to where you actually are right now, so I can tell you where to go.
Drama.
Oh, I'm dead. Look at me.
Exactly. Why are you gonna make such a... Oh, this place.
Yikes.
Hey! Bitch. Oh, good job, you...
I did a stab at you.
Stabby stab. I could also do a stabby stab.
Your stabby stab was better.
Why'd you run away?
That was really well timed. Hello. That's how we do. Backstabs all day. Alright, so generally along this path, there should be at some point there's going to be a building on your right that was not accessible before that is now.
What?
Ooh, that was close!
Where did it even come from?
Have we ever discussed how to actually double tap your Estus?
No.
In 2 games, I've never told you this. Alright, so you know how you have like a whole, like animation for drinking your Estus and it takes time? Mm. So if you hit the button twice in succession, you can you can get 2 sips in slightly more than the time it takes to do 1. Oh. Because rather than take it all the way down, you bring the Estus up and you basically go like sip, sip. And you get 2 hits off of it. Now there's a limit to how often you would want to do that because at your current level of vigor, the Estus is doing like 50% or more. So you wouldn't very often want to do like overhealing. But if you're really low and it's difficult to find a chance to heal, it's good to know that's an option. Because sometimes it is very important.
What?
You have your poison knives out for some reason.
And they left. Right in the ankle.
Oh, my athlete's foot is acting up. I feel like the slow Estus healing in 2 is... There's so much about this game that feels...
What?
Like, it's so much like a second game, right? Where they lay everything out on the table and they're like, what can we innovate here? I can see what they were going for. What they were going for is like, okay, finding time to heal is an important thing in this game. Like, finding the right timing to drink your Estus without getting killed is important. So why don't we make that a statistic that people can put points into? Like, you can literally put points into healing faster.
Over there to the right, I think.
Yeah, I think across that bridge, maybe. Mm-hmm. Double kill. So, like, I see what they were going for with that, but most people don't want to be bothered by that. Or bothered with that, rather.
There?
Because
there's ice crumbles here?
Yeah.
Oddball ahead.
Be wary of lesser foe, but destroy. Yeah, this seems right. Take the elevator down. Walk down to the bridge, onto the bridge, into the building on your right, which is now accessible thanks to the thaw. Take the elevator down. Okay. And look out for a bunch of stuff here.
Ew. What is that?
According to the guide, these are frozen porcupines. But in actuality, they're bone wheel skeletons.
We can't come in here?
It looks like they cannot come in here.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, Lord, he coming. Turns out you avoid them in the same way as bone wheels as well. I think you probably are going to want to... Yeah, you can't hit him while he's rolling.
Wow.
You just, like, threw yourself into his spikes over and over.
I figure you can knock him out of it.
Alright, let's see if there is a faster way to get to that spot.
Ugh.
'Cause, yeah... This might actually be the fastest way. You might just have to book it.
Oh, I hate that.
I mean, or you can fight through, but that's gonna take a long time. Because the next closest place would be Abandoned Dwelling, but that's a drop. So you can't actually return back from that place. Also, make sure you're on Estus and not your knives. That'll be really bad if you need to heal.
This isn't right, is it?
That's right. It's just a long way. Sadie, hi! Hi, the Marshmallow Peepsi is... fine. It's honestly disappointing in both ways because it's like... It's very sickly sweet and artificial tasting, but not strictly bad? It's... I read a review that basically said, like, this is basically a vanilla Pepsi if you added too much sugar. And pretty much I'd say that's accurate.
And Pepsi, in my view, is more sweet than Coke in general already. So it just...
But, I mean, we're still drinking it. It's not offensive. Though I admit it's a little bit weirder towards the bottom. Yo, I'm gonna be straight with you, Cell. I fucking loved Starlight Coke.
Same.
I actually thought it was fantastic.
But nothing tops Cinnamon Coke. I miss that shit all the time. I think about it.
Yeah.
And every... Oh, dear. He is just a fixture now.
Yep.
Um...
I didn't like Dreamworld. I mean, I didn't hate Dreamworld. I just like
it.
Starlight was like a genuinely interesting flavor to me. And then I had Dreamworld and I was like, oh, it's mango. Or I guess peach, yeah. I tasted mango, but it could have been either. It's been a while. But there was a very pronounced fruit flavor that was like... It was very obvious what it was going for, which made it way less interesting to me.
You have killed me dead.
Yeah, s'mores is the closest that I got. Like, I did think it kind of tasted like that, but it was kind of a lot of things. Oh boy. We running for it? We running.
Oh, God. And the elevator's not up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, remember the elevator's not up. We doing it. Woo! Let's go.
That wasn't so bad. Please don't come in here. Oh God, they're coming.
Yeah, I agree. Like when I really tasted it, because we bought it a few times, and I definitely felt like I got marshmallow and graham cracker, but like it was very subtle because it still also tasted like Coke. But I really liked that. I thought it was a really fun flavor. None of the ones that came out after that were like as interesting to me or tasted as good, I thought. You should probably send that elevator back up in case you need to come
will.
back.
These things, I don't want to back.
You know what? That's a good point. But anyway, TLDR, like
good damage. Come back.
Marshmallow Pepsi, Marshmallow Peeps Pepsi, Peepsi.
Peepsi.
It's whatever.
The frame rate. Look at the frame rate. It's so funny. Doop, 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 doop.
I really have like nothing insightful to say about it. Because it really does just taste like a vanilla Pepsi that's way too sweet. And not like naturally sweet, because I really like sweet things. Like, I like candy and pastries and all kinds of artificial bullshit sweets. Like, I'm about that, and this is like, nah.
Nice.
You're out of stuff. Cherry's a very good standby. I do think that,
Okay.
I would say my favorite Coke is actually probably vanilla. So the fact that this is essentially a vanilla-ish flavor, and I don't like it, should be an indictment. I thought that we tried the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. I think we both actually really liked that.
It's just a little too artificial tasting, but
It tasted like a strawberry cream saver. Is what we determined.
hurrah for friend. OD. Phantom ahead. Oh God.
I would say because you can kill these in essentially one, maybe two hits, and because once they get rolling, you can't really do anything to them, it probably pays to be proactive with them. Like, if you're in striking range and you can swing on them, just finish them.
Gotta be careful though, because he hit me.
Yep. They will do contact damage, so spacing is going to be important, but better than letting them roll into you.
God dang it. Who the hell is that?
Hex or Nikolai.
I mean, up there.
Stuff.
I see you. Oh, goodness. Come here, Nikolai. Let's fight in here. Actually, not.
Like the Tesla.
Oh, that guy came down. I'm gonna go this way. I don't want to fight that other guy at the same time. Whew. Who are you throwing that at? Oh dear. Are you healing?
Yep. You should be able to get a backstab when he does this lightning animation.
What the hell is that?
Well, I don't know what that was.
Wait, is that other...
There's other shit going on. Like someone else is here.
I see him.
Good dodge. Woo! You should be able to interrupt this, whatever it is.
He's really slow.
I think that might have been a status effect to hit you with. It seems like your movement and... Nice! It seems like your movement and your stamina recovery is slowed.
What a cool design. I feel like somebody could wear this to the Met Gala.
I thought you were gonna say to a convention. It's just Lady Gaga.
She could pull it off. Alright.
Alright, good shit. That was a lot to deal with all at once. I don't know exactly where, but I do feel like it said something about there being a bonfire relatively nearby here.
Old growth balm. Ooh.
Is it the balm that's old, or is it for old growth?
Shit. Ice! Why did he take so many more hits?
I don't think they can be hit while they're rolling. Oh,
No,
God.
I'm not. Nope. You said there's a bonfire, so I'm gonna bank on that. Hello, Rolly boy. Come on. You gonna roll that way? Okay. Look how slow this thing moves.
Woo!
That's a really fast projectile. A door there.
Alright, that's down.
Ice!
Careful. It's only at risk, it's not broken yet. But you do have the falchion.
And
Oh, you found that real quick. Good job.
piece of shit. Get over here.
Are you sure that's what you want? That ladder, by the way, I believe is your goal.
He backed up into me. Well, there's a door here.
I believe the door is locked. Or,
That.
yeah. Essentially locked. It's locked, except this type of lock, the key is open it from the other side. Alright, so there is... There is more stuff to do once you get up there, so... Efficient.
Okay.
That's a big old door.
Should I try to open it? Doesn't have a prompt.
I'm sure it will open some way, somehow.
You shithead. Oh. Oh.
Hey, that didn't hurt you. That's good. Is my bottle in your way?
No.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Sal. I wonder if it has something to do with, I wonder if it has something to do with the snow, like, actually softening the fall damage.
Bolt stone. How do I deal with this guy?
Leave.
Ah.
Hello.
Okay.
You maybe want to use those souls on something?
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you picked up like a crap ton of Twinkling Titanite.
Yeah.